How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Let me see. Yeah, I want to talk about the story of me almost getting mauled, the viral video. Talk about the story of me almost getting mauled. We're going to see if some more people going to come on here. The video is now at like 10 million views, I think, somewhere around there. But this happened like 2-3 years ago. So, yeah, but still to this day, it still goes. I mean, it still goes viral. Yeah, most definitely. But if people don't know, I am a dog trainer. I'm a professional dog trainer. A couple years ago, we was training that dog, and there's way more to the video. That video was just cut down into that scene right there, so a lot of people have their own assumptions and stuff like that on why that dog did that. But we train protection dogs. We train dogs for sports. So we was getting this dog ready for a sport, which requires bite work or whatever. So in that moment, the guy I was training with at the time, he was training the dog. He was doing obedience routine with the animal, and so as he was doing a routine or whatever, I'm not sure how the dog got loose from him or whatever. But whatever, he turned the dog on. So if people don't understand what turning the dog on is, we basically tell the dog to watch, right? So he told the dog to watch me prior to, that video, to the clip y'all seen, but y'all didn't see that part where he told the dog to watch me. So he said watch. The dog turned on. I had the little whip, as you can see. I already had it in my hand. So I cracked the whip, stimulating the dog or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then he turned the dog back off, and the dog supposed to go back into obedience, right? So the dog go back into obedience for, I guess, a split second. And the dog decided it wanted to come after me. And as you can see, or as you can hear in the video, that the guy tried to stop the dog, but it was too late. And to do this type of work, you got to be, I'm gonna say, built for it. As you can see in the video, I didn't panic. I didn't do nothing. I'm like, okay, I really had like 2 seconds to think. I ain't even gonna say think, because I couldn't even think. I just had to react, right? So I had about 2 seconds to react, and the dog was there. Some instinct said, I seen the dog come after my arm, so I lifted my arm up, but I pushed the dog with this arm, which gave me just enough time to get on top of something, right? Because if you get on top of something, what I learned is, if you get on top of something, you can keep the dog off you, because the dog got to jump to get up there. And as the dog jumping, you can either use your feet or something to keep the dog off you. I mean, keep the dog from getting up there. which is much easier to keep the dog off you. Uh, if you stay on the ground, you're more likely to get bit. You know, if you elevate on something, now the dog has to jump to get to you. And in the midst of that jump, you able to keep that dog off you instead of being on the ground, and that dog has, you know, traction to where it can, you know, do damage to you. So for the new people that's on here, I'm pretty sure you've seen a viral video of the Pitbull, which she's really not a full-blooded pit bull. She's actually a bully. Glad you all right. Oh yeah, and what people don't know, this happened like 2 years ago. So this is nothing recently. I just posted it because I've been posted it on my Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that. But I said, let me post it on YouTube and let's see, man. And it went crazy. It's still going crazy. It's at like 10 million views, but I see a lot of comments, and it's so easy to have this false perception on the video. Never judge a video by how you see it. If you can't see the entire situation on how it prevailed or whatever, you can't judge it. You know, most people was judging the video horribly wrong, and that's because they didn't see the entire situation. They just seen that small clip, right? And this is the same tactic that, you know, news outlets and everybody use to promote this false perception, right? But I'm here to tell people, because I want to tell people the actual story. So for the people that's on here that didn't hear the story, I'll say it again. So if you don't know me, I am a professional dog trainer. If you want to go, I have 600,000 followers on TikTok. I'm under K9 Genie on TikTok. That's a K, the number 9, and then Genie, right? On Instagram, it's Touch of Dominance. And I'm at dang near 100,000 followers on there. And now on YouTube, I'm at 40,000 subscribers right now. So I'm a hardworking guy. I'm a famous dog trainer, if you don't know. I travel the country. We are about to go to New York and train. We got about 50 dogs. We got a workshop up there. And then I think 2 weeks after that, I will be in Dallas training dogs. So we travel all over training dogs. I know a lot of people don't know. Well, in that video, they seem like they ain't know who I am or whatever. But I am that guy that in the viral video of the Pitbull. But anyway, for people don't know, we train protection dogs. We train for sports. A lot of people probably don't know about dog bite sports. There are actual sports that you must train for and compete in. You got sports like PSA, IGP, APPDA, what's the other one? K9 Street League. It's all type of bite sports. But to train for these, you must have a team, a great team. And that's what we do. So we was out training one day. This was a couple years ago. That video y'all seen, it was a couple years ago. And we was out training one day, and we was doing obedience. And somehow the handler let the dog get away from him. And the dog came after me. I literally had 2 seconds to think. And I made it out of the situation. And out of that situation, I got a beautiful highlight of me training a dog. And I know a lot of people wondering how I got on camera. We actually had a guy from Texas come and film, because he came to train with us. I forget his name, gosh. But he came and trained with us. So that's how we got caught on camera. We was filming some training, and that happened just in the midst of him recording. So You just never know what happens. That's why I always tell people, keep the cameras rolling. You just never know what happened. Love aboard Linsky. I have a 9-month young blue nose pig. Wish you could train. I mean, if you can get the dog to me or whatever, I'm in Alabama or whatever. So I do accept boarding trains and stuff like that. You just gotta contact me. I do have a website. I just got a building. So yeah, but that's what I do. I train dogs for a living. So the guy, oh, you in New Jersey? I know some guys in New Jersey. You got a guy named Matt. He's a famous trainer, well, a well-known trainer up there. I know some guys in New Jersey. So if you got a way to contact me, and I'll point you into some directions where you can go get your dog trained. And they do protection work, obedience, all that. So if you looking for that, find some way to contact me. You can write me on Instagram or something like that, so I can send you their profiles, so you can get to them. But yeah, I know some guys in New Jersey. I actually was in New Jersey last year. We had a APPDA trial up there, so like I said, I travel all over. I love what I do. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. And you know, we just doing big things, man, having fun, man. How y'all guys doing? You got any dog training questions? Any problems y'all have with y'all dogs? Write them in the comments, and I'll give y'all my best advice. If I feel like I can't answer the question, I won't answer it, because in some cases, some of y'all have problems that I can't tell you how to fix. I more so gotta show you. So if it's one of those type of questions, I ain't gonna be able to tell you. But y'all can come with the questions. I'll be more than glad to help y'all. How you feel about the prong collar? The prong collar is an awesome tool if used correctly. All these tools that y'all see, choke chains, prong collars, e-collars, or what they call shock collars, slip leads, all these tools, they are awesome tools. You just have to know how to use them. You have to know how to use them. Especially the e-collar. The e-collar is the best dog training tool that was ever created. You just have to know how to use it. If you know how to use it, you will reap the benefits of an e-collar, right? How can I get in touch? I need help. Now, I will say this. I offer live video call sessions. I offer private one-on-one sessions. So if you looking to get in contact with me, you please do not write me asking me how to do this with your dog and do that. I will not respond. Now, if you do want to book a session to where we can get on a live video call and I show you what you're doing wrong and I show you how to train your dog, we can do that. But I'm not one of those guys that's finna be writing y'all back and forth trying to help y'all train y'all dog. I'm not doing that. That's why I started the live video calls for people that just can't get to me or whatever. I do offer live video calls to where and I do like 30 minutes. You show me, or you have a problem with your dog, and I'll show you how to fix it. All right, but I'm not doing no back and forth. Yeah, bro, do this. I'm not doing that. How do I take over Atlantis? That's deep. That's deep. You might be one of me. You see it. You see, a lot of people don't even know what I got on. So is there a link or something? I don't know if there's a link on my YouTube, but you should be able to go to one of my videos on my YouTube, go to the description, and you able to either go to my website, you can go to Instagram or whatever. You can write me through that. But you can go to my website, and at the bottom you can write me a message. So if you're trying to book like a video call session or whatever, you definitely can do that. You cute and love dogs, my kind of man. Thank you. What's that you got on? It's a bunch of crystals. I wear crystals for spiritual reasons. And different crystals mean different things. I usually wear it to protect my energy, protect my aura, things of that nature. But this piece right here was made by a Salvadorian, I guess that's how you say it. I think he was from El Salvador or whatever, but he was from he handmade this in LA. So Los Angeles, California. He handmade this, and for some reason I was attracted to it and I got it. But yeah, I wear crystals and copper bracelets and stuff like that, all for spiritual reasons. But any problems with y'all dogs, man, I'm ready for the questions. I'm feeling good today. Today is an awesome day. Every day is an awesome day. Yeah, I'm just, if not, I'm gonna just give y'all advice. For most of y'all, because this is one of the problems I see most people, like, for most of y'all, if y'all just now getting a dog or a puppy or whatever, a lot of people don't agree with this, but I be trying to tell people, either you gonna do this or you gonna have serious repercussions in the long run, right? When you first get a puppy, please crate the dog. There's nothing wrong with the dog going into the crate. Yes, the dog will whine. Yes, the dog will pee and poop in the crate. You know, in most cases, they're young. They're like 8 weeks old, all right, depending on the age of the dog, right? So make sure that you crate this puppy. If you want to spend time with the puppy, right, let the puppy outside or play outside. Do not let the puppy roam around your house at that young of an age, right? Because they don't know no better. You haven't trained them nothing. They're young. They are going to pee on stuff. They are going to poop on stuff. They are going to bite on stuff, right? And now you have to punish your dog, right? Now you have to punish your dog for a situation that you put them in, right? So we got to start thinking psychologically. So you must crate the puppy, crate the animal. This will be a great benefit for you and the puppy, because guess what? The puppy can't go out and make mistakes that you got to unnecessarily correct the dog for, right? And you ain't got to worry about the puppy making unnecessary mistakes. So we put dogs in situations to fail. So now we must think logically and be like, okay, right? Because if I have a young baby, right, young kid, right, say 9 months old, they crawling. If I let the baby crawl around, I have to keep a crazy eye on it, because the baby don't know, it's just exploring. They're going to bite on stuff. They're going to put stuff in their mouth. They're going to do things like that, right? So same thing with dogs, right? This is just how they explore, right? So if you want to spend time with the puppy, right, there is going to be a time you want to spend time with it, and you're going to have to take the dog outside a lot, right? Take them out, use the bathroom, or you want to take it out and play, take the dog out and play. But when it's time to go back in the house, put that dog up. And you want to do this until the dog is about a year old, right? I feel like at about a year old, the dog is mature enough And hopefully you done taught the dog enough stuff to where the dog can be around the home now. Right? Rule number 2, never leave a dog at home by themselves. They will destroy your house. 99% of the time. You do have those rare dogs that sit and chill until you get back. But in most cases, dogs are going to destroy your house. You know why they destroy your house? Because they don't know what a house is. They don't know what furniture is. They don't know they don't supposed to bite on, you know, lamps, furniture, curtains. They don't know what that stuff is. Right? They look at it as just objects to play with or to bite on. Right? You can never teach your dog what a couch is or what a countertop is or what a kitchen table is. Like, they don't know what that is. They just see wood and objects and soft stuff that they can bite on. Right? So that's very important. Right? Please don't make those mistakes because it's going to hurt you in the long run. Right? So keep that dog in the crate. If you want to let the dog out, take the dog outside. Right? That's play. And you also train the dog. You teaching the dog that, okay, outside is playtime. Okay, right? When I come back in the house, I know it's chill time. Right? I know I'm finna go back. So you mold your dog to understand that house is relax time, outside is the fun time. Right? So that's one valuable lesson, right? That'll help a lot of people out. Another thing you want to do, go on and start leash training the dog, right? So attach a leash to the dog. Go on and get the dog acclimated to walking on the leash. Yes, the dog is going to reject the leash at first, but keep going. You will see day by day the dog is going to get used to the leash and start walking on the leash, right? We got to stop humanizing animals. They're animals at the end of the day, right? And I truly care about animals, but at the same time, you must take these proper steps to get that animal that you can just love and make your life easier. Right? You're gonna have to do certain things, right? So don't let the dog, because if the dogs are self-pleasing creatures, people must understand that your dog don't care about nothing that you got to say. Every day that dog wake up, that dog is looking for things to self-please itself, right? Or thinking of ways to please itself. I ain't gonna say thinking of ways, or finding ways to please itself, right? So quit thinking your dog is just crazy and your dog love it. Yeah, your dog may, you may probably got a little bond with your dog may love you, but when it's time to listen, you see they don't listen. So that should tell you everything. They are self-pleasing. Yeah, they like affection and stuff like that, but that don't mean that they gonna listen to you, right? So understand that, right? They all self-pleasing, right? Our kids barely even listen to us. Why do we think just because we pay for this dog and we feed it and we show it affection that it's supposed to listen to us? Not gonna happen, right? There are certain steps that you got to take to get a dog to listen to you or have a very obedient dog. Remember that, right? Thank you, Drake. And you can't count. I have more. You see? Okay, that's just 4 on this side right here. Okay, let's go to this side. Yeah, okay. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment, though. People don't take the dogs out and get mad when they... I have an XL bully mixed with a pit. She's a puppy almost a year. How can I keep her from chewing on my patio? She's outside outside most of the day. Well, that's the problem, right? You got her outside most of the day. You're not doing nothing with the dog, right? You're not doing things like that. That's why the dog is chewing on a patio, right? Now, I do have a way you can fix that, but I can't show you. I can't say it. You see what I'm saying? Because I know you will do it wrong, right? So I would say I do live video calls. So I would say go on my website and write me. Go out to the bottom, you able to write me. Dogs destroy things when they get bored, right? So if you got the dog on the patio all the time, it's gonna destroy things. It has nothing else to do. How do you train your dog? All right, I'm guessing you asking how to train a French bulldog. You train them like any other dog. If y'all and I also have a, that's another thing I forgot to mention. I also have a Patreon. It's $12.99 a month. I got about 40 videos on there showing you different just different training days that I have with my dogs and showing you how to train dogs on certain things, right? So if you're looking for that, it's $12.99. Go to my Patreon. I think my Patreon is under K9 Genie 488 or whatever. Or you can go to one of my videos on YouTube. You should see one of my Patreon links in the description. Right? $12.99. Everybody got $12.99. You will go on there, you will learn a lot of information. I got about 40 videos posted on there, all the way from the first steps on how to teach a dog something, how to add a word to a behavior, how to fade out stuff. So I got a lot of stuff on there. So $12.99, $12.99. That's all it takes. All right, you can learn a lot of information. All right, so that's very beneficial too. If not, you want to talk to me one-on-one. My live video calls are $50. They'll last about 30 minutes. If you just want to talk to me one-on-one. If you want to get access to those videos, go on Patreon. It's K9 Genie, I think 488. Go on there. It's $12.99. Yeah. So very beneficial. Very, very beneficial. But you trying a French bulldog like my mother has a French bulldog. You train them like any other dog. They're not hard to train. People just listen. Mostly, 99% of dogs are not. You do have that 1% of dogs that are. I ain't gonna say you can't train them. I'm gonna just say they're just outright dangerous, right? But in most cases, most of y'all don't have those type of dogs, right? But a lot of people just don't understand dogs. They don't understand how they think. They don't understand how they operate. You must learn that to understand a dog. Reed Correa Sims. How you say your name? I may let some people go live with me, man. Send me an invite. This is my first time on YouTube, so I need to get used to a lot of stuff. But if y'all can send me an invite, I'll let people go live and answer questions. If that's better for y'all. Yeah, if that's better for y'all. I don't know how y'all send invites or whatever, but send me an invite or whatever. Or I don't know how you do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Do we got some questions? Can I even go live with people? I've had rescue dogs my entire life, so I know it's a little bit. What is that box for that you put the dogs in when training them in your vids? Oh, so that's called the training box. The reason we use that is because it keeps the dog in place when we trying to uh keep the dog in certain positions, right? So we use a training box. So say if I'm trying to teach a sit down, blah 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 blah, right? It's a way we put them in a box and we lure them, or we push their body into certain positions to where they stay stationary. Because a lot of times you will try to teach that and the dog is kind of moving all over the place and stuff like that. We usually use a training box for a high level of obedience. High level of obedience, right? So if you're not competing in sports or nothing like that, you really don't need a box. He said the trolls are annoying. Yeah, man, they don't have no life, man. They don't know, they don't understand who they talking to. Like, none of that stuff affects me. Like, I'm not one of those guys that's going, man, who that guy that is talking to that? Like, I'm a very peaceful guy, bro. Like, there's no way like you can mess up or disturb my energy, bro. Like, you know how many horrible comments I get a day? I got almost 1 million followers combined in all my social media sites. So you know how many comments I get a day. So yeah, they those guys that think I'm that guy that's gone, man, who was that guy talking to? Who's that? No, bro. I don't know how you send an invite. I don't know how you send an invite. I don't know. But I would let you go live. Because my French bulldog keeps on popping everything. What you mean by that? Is it PSA the sport you trying at? Yes. I'm actually a decoy, so I'm certified with APPDA. I don't know if you familiar with that sport, but I'm getting out of that. But yeah, I'm going over to PSA, so that's what I'm training for now. Yeah, me and my team. I got a team that's in St. Louis, Missouri, so um I'll be meeting up with him in New York and meeting up with them in Dallas, and then I'll be going to St. Louis after that to train with them again. So yeah, that's what I'm getting ready for now. I plan to come try out my dog in 2025. He's only 7 months now, so I got a while. Look, I'm finna since y'all want to troll, I'm finna start putting y'all in timeout. That's what I'm finna do. Finna start putting y'all in timeout. That's what we gonna do. Y'all going in timeout. Up off here. Visit my website, visit my social medias. If you want to write me, contact me. But I got to go. See y'all guys later.